Getting banned from games, man. This is just all I mean, you taking the law so bad that they're banning you from games. They like, look, we don't need that kind of energy in here. You talking bad about DeRozan. You doing all this crazy stuff and we ain't never had nobody act like this on live broadcasting. You can't do all this stuff, Drake. You're doing too much on live TV. And they done banned you from the Raptors games. And Stephen A, Stephen A. Smith, it's sports. I mean, it's a sports topic. The Toronto Raptors, a sports team, bans Drake. So this is the perfect storm for Stephen A. Smith, the pastor of sports. And he had something heartfelt for you, Drake. Like I said, he was taking your side. He felt a little sympathy for you. But after he seen this, he just was like, man.
Talked about the rap superstar suing his own record label, Universal Music Group, for promoting Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us.
Stephen A. tried to rock with you, man. He tried.
Now the Canadian-born rap band Rappers and RAPTORS global ambassador, as in the Toronto Raptors, has been reportedly banned from commenting on their games. The one-year ban reportedly stems from his controversial remarks about former Raptors star DeMar DeRozan. You may recall back in November when Drake appeared on a live broadcast and called DeRozan a goof. Take a listen. Speaking of national treasure,
yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the F word.
Well, you know Jariah, I think Kyle. Yeah, well, shout out to Kyle.
The statues are next.
Well, yeah. They are.
I'm a New Yorker.
This is going to be
I'm gonna watch match.
These remarks sparked backlash, and the Raptors organization have now decided to respond. But before I respond, I'd be remiss in neglecting to show you DeMar DeRozan's response immediately upon hearing what Drake had to say about him.
Tonight's broadcast, Drake said, if you ever put up the DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and put it down myself. What's your reaction to that?
Well, you're going to have a long way to climb to take it down, so tell him good luck.
Drake is looking weaker and weaker every day. I said the other day, I understand how he could be a bit sensitive when he's got to take his kids out of school. The mother of his kid, along with his child, has to move out of Toronto because of the treatment they were receiving in light of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us song blowing up the spot. I got it. But I also felt like if somebody gets the better of you in the studio, you either stand down and say they got me, or you come back with something stronger. When you're as great as Drake is, why can't you do that?
Just do that.
But this DeMar DeRozan thing took it a bit too far.
He went after LeBron too.
DeMar, Russell Westbrook, and those guys, they're from that area. They're from the same spot as Kendrick Lamar.
Damn, I can't even dance to my
homeboy. When they listen to the song, they like the song or whatever, you on stage and it's constant dancing the way that they were. Drake was salty about that. What the hell's wrong with you?
I can't even dance with my
DeMar DeRozan starred for the Toronto Raptors for 9 years. DeMar DeRozan has an average less than 20 points a game in the last 12 years of his NBA career. DeMar DeRozan, his crime is one crime and one crime only. He could not beat LeBron James.
That's it.
That's about it. He was an elite NBA player for
LeBron went 10 times in a row. Could nobody beat him for a while.
And was always cool with Drake.
Step.
And because Kendrick Lamar got you, you got to turn around and it's like, yo, you going to hate on DeMar DeRozan? Now, I personally think that this was said in November. I don't know why the hell the Raptors are coming out now talking about Drake is banned from talking about him, commentating for a year.
Well, why you mad at him now? If it happened, why you mad if you just forgave Drake and say you felt sorry for him, but now you back mad at him just because the Toronto Raptors banning him? You sound kind of crazy. Like, oh, and that happened before all of this. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm
can't speak for a year. You understand? I'm just saying that if you're Drake, really, do you want this reputation, bro? You want the reputation of being somebody that is that weak? Can't get you to listen.
Drake
listen. And if you look at the lyrics, he didn't specifically and directly call you a pedophile. Look, Kendrick Lamar, he did not do that.
Drake said, I'm not even losing no rap battle.
You're a pedophile or not when they listen to the music. They're just saying, damn, he ripped you to shreds. What you gonna do about it? You gonna respond or you gonna stand down? That's all. That's all. Ain't nobody looking at you differently. They looking at you as a bit soft because every time we turn around, there's a reaction from you.
You suing somebody.
A reaction from somebody else because you've taken what Kendrick Lamar did to you to heart very, very significantly.
Very personally.
You damn near making people look at you and wonder what you are. Because of how, not because of Kendrick Lamar's music, but because of how you're reacting
And
to
you
it.
say, well, you make people wonder what you
And
are.
other people vibing with the song. DeMar DeRozan ain't looking at you like some pedophile or something like that.
Yeah, chill out, Drake, man.
He liked the song, liked the beat.
He from Compton.
Going at you, they from the same hood. He on stage, dance, support him. So what? So what? That's just me. I just think that in these kind of situations, it's great that somebody like Drake is. You're minimizing your own cachet. You're compromising.
He don't care.
Because you're making people look at you in a different light. Because of how you're compelling people to react to you. Because of how you reacted to people just because of a song. Universal Music Group represents both of y'all. I get it. But they in the money-making business. If you came out with a song, and you've tried, but if you came out with a song that checked Kendrick Lamar to the degree that he checked you, and they could make money off of that, Kendrick Lamar would not like it. But I think when we look at him and we see him, you know what we suspect? He would not have went to the courts.
Hell no. Ain't nobody but Drake gonna do that.
He would have been about suing the music group or you for you getting at him in front of the mic or behind the mic. He'd either stand down or he'd come back at you. Anytime we see a different story. Now it's a basketball player and the team, the Toronto Raptors, who DeMar DeRozan doesn't even play for any longer. He played in San Antonio, he played in Chicago, now he's with the Sacramento Kings. Hasn't played for them in years. Even they said you were banned from commenting or commentating for a year.
You're getting banned from
Even they are salty and want to separate themselves from you. Come on, Drake. It's just a song, bro.
It's just a song, bro.
You too great for this. You too great to be in the news for this kind of stuff, man. Too much you bring to the table, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
You got Stephen A. Smith. Trying to do all he can. Come on, bro. You too great for this. Drake. Like I told you, man, I'm not surprised by nothing that happened these days, man. It's just some crazy stuff going on these days. Just get your popcorn ready, man. Stay prayed up and stay out the way. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, the pastor of sports, man. Y'all know.